Hi everyone, welcome back to another Cut Above with Chris. Just finished work for the day. It's been stinking hot here today. My ankle's still killing me from when I hurt it last week, and I want to have a good, nice, mentholated shave. So I'm going to use a soap that I haven't used for quite a while now, Fine Accoutrements Snakebite, which comes in a little cardboard box, but I've just relabeled it into a stray whisker tub, which looks like that. So I basically grated it down and poked it in there. Now I think this is a glycerin based soap from memory. I'm not 100% sure, it could be tallow. I'm sure people will be shouting at me, but it just smells of menthol. That's it, there's nothing else, no other scent in there, just pure menthol. So without further ado, let's get the brush out, which is the Carnivus and Richardson. Let me see. Carnivus and Richardson Katie's Balls collaboration brush, sent to me from Oive Chapel over in New York. Beautiful brush, phenomenal. No, the gel tips in it are just out of this world. So let's load up. I haven't used Snakebite in absolutely ages. Now I got on really well with it. I haven't used it with a natural hair brush, I don't think ever. I don't think I have anyway. So this will be a sort of new experience for me anyway. But I've never had a problem with it. I find it pretty slick lather, easy to lather, makes a very voluminous lather, and it is exactly what it is. It's a mentholated soap that smells of menthol, and that's all you get from it, menthol. So it does exactly what it says on the box. Now Fine Accoutrements now offer, it's pretty much a storage bowl with no lid, which I can't get my head around. I don't. What Fine Accoutrements need to do is actually make a tub like this with a lid on it, in my opinion. I'm not a big fan of pucks out of boxes, I don't really like it. It does give you the option of placing your puck or your thing, or your soap, whatever, into whatever tub you want, which I suppose some people would prefer. People out there might have specific bowls that they like using. So there we go, that's the brush caked. Wow. And here we go, let's paint it on. Straight away I can feel the menthol just creeping up to my eyes at the moment, the vapour. Making my lips go freezing already. Let's dip the tips. Paint a bit of water in. And again. Oh, that menthol is freezing on my lips. And one last dip before we split the brush and create the lather. So it's Black Friday today. I think mainly in America, and mainly in North America and Canada. But there are places like Stray Whisker and things over here for wet shaving anyway that are doing Black Friday deals. I'm not sure what a Black Friday is. So I'd never heard of Black Friday until I started wet shaving, believe it or not. Never heard of it. The only reason I found out about it is all these people started doing deals around about this time last year. I actually picked a couple of bits up. Back when I had a much smaller den and hiding things from the wife was a lot easier. I'm sure now she's got photographic evidence of everything that I've got, so that when something new comes along I can't say, oh no, I've had that for months. Yeah, I've just had it in my drawer, I just never took it out. You've seen the amount of stuff I've got, I don't need to pull everything out all at the same time. So yeah, it's getting to the point now where that doesn't work anymore. So it's, all cards are on the table. So pretty much I'm on a buying freeze, like a lot of guys are at the moment, who I'm sure are in the same sort of buying freeze of stop buying shit or you're getting a divorce. So that is phenomenal. It's glossy, it's thick and it's slick. Razorrock MG90, aluminium head, titanium handle, Voskhod blade, second use. And here we go. It actually worked really well in this razor last time, and I always find the second shave in a Voskhod smoother than the first. Yeah, I think definitely very, very smooth. It was in the beginning, probably after the first few months. My favourite blade was the first 100 pack of blades that I bought. I think I bought it along with, no, I bought this one on its own. Alright, and we're back, and yes, Leroy, I've ran out of data, storage should I say, on my phone. So, there we go. Not anymore. I should be good to go. I was actually doing a lot of editing of my daughter's dance photos on my phone last night, and they were taking up a shit ton of space because they're very high resolution photographs. I would normally do it on my computer. But I don't have a chair at my computer. And my ankle, I can sort of stand for maybe an hour and a half without having to sit down, so I was struggling yesterday. Cold water shave, but it doesn't feel quite as cold. I think I've been spoiled with Sterling Glacial. Let's just wipe the flow through, which has come from the side of the brush, as you can see there. On my chin, that's what I do. Oh hey, that's nice and cold. Feels like an ice cube now when you're rubbing it on your face. You just can't argue with that sort of lather, I don't think. I know it's not a really expensive soap actually, fine accoutrements. It is over here in Australia, but everything's expensive over here. I mean, just to put into, just so you get an idea, Barrister and Mann Lavanil. I'm not sure what it runs you in the States. I think it's something like 45 bucks or something for the soap and splash. Over here it's nearly 100, it's 97 Australian dollars, so it's about 75 American dollars. Right, I shall be back in 5 minutes. I'm just going to get some shopping in with the wife. Alright, and we're back. So let's get this shave finished. That was almost instant for you guys. Well, I've been away for about 5 minutes, so this might be just a little bit dry, but I must say it still looks pretty exceptional on the brush. Same again, wipe the flow through there. I've just been outside with my face wet with still having the menthol soap on it, and the breeze, because it's roasting hot outside, but the breeze when it actually gets on your face with the menthol is just beautiful. Get a little bit dry, let's dip the tips. This lather's just beautiful. Right, across the grain other direction. What time is it now? 2 o'clock in the afternoon, so I think Thanksgiving is pretty much done for everyone. But then again, there might be some people out there having a drink into the wee small hours. Right, I'll have one last lather and pass. I'm just going to empty the sink out. The residual slickness is good. It's not as good as others, but it is good. There is a little bit of juddering as you go along, but other than that, a little bit of skipping, but nothing major. Outstanding. Really, really nice lather. The MJ90 feels great with the Boss Cod. It literally is a razor you can use if you use it very lightly. Which just won't irritate your skin. It's an amazing little razor. Oh, outstanding. Whoa. Oh yeah. After that fourth lather of icy cold mentholated soap, when you hit the cold water, it really does chill you out. But that's an outstanding shave. Thea's medicated, which has alcohol in it and smells exactly like cloves or clove rock. If you've had clove rock, hard candy, hard sweets, boiled sweets. Oh wow, this stuff just smells exactly like it. It even tastes like it. Outstanding. Right, let's get this water out. Get the brush cleaned, get the soap cleaned. I'm going to finish off the shave. Loads of soap left in the brush, really was. I could have got another 2 or 3 ladders out of that, I reckon. And I find with natural hair brushes, that's part of the thing. You need to really overload your brush in order to get 3 out of 4 outstanding ladders. The 5th and 6th probably would have been a little bit thinner if I went that far. Look at that. Maybe not. Hang on a minute, let me see if I can fix this. Oh, I'm not having fun here. I've got a low battery now, so that's why. There we go. So that's the knot there. I know you probably just seen it a minute ago. Outstanding little brush, really is. Rinse the soap out while the Thea's is drying in. I've noticed a few people recently asking questions on Facebook regarding head shaves and just asking for some tips and tricks, techniques, things like that. And by no means brilliant at it, but I've used a lot of different razors now. I've got a good idea what works best for me at least and what might work well for you. So I might do a bit of a head shave tutorial for you guys out there that maybe don't really know the best way about it, or I've done a lot of trial and error, done things that have worked and haven't worked, and worked with some razors and haven't worked with others, so at least I can hopefully give a bit of insight into it and hopefully help someone along the way that's maybe just starting out on it. As you can see, that is still drying a little bit, but it's pretty good. So, soap today was fine accoutrements snake bite with my shitty handwriting. Looks like that. I've got it squished in a little stray whisker tub. I can't remember where I got this tub from. I think someone sent me it as part of a trade, I can't remember. RazoRock MJ90. And I've got a second use Voskhod blade in there. I might keep that in for a third shave just to see what it feels like. I haven't used a Voskhod for so long and it does feel actually quite nice in that razor itself. Oh, the brush which we just looked at was the Carnivus and Richardson Katie's Bubbles collaboration brush, which looks absolutely sensational. It's great in the hand as well, it's got a lovely long handle, it's really nice. Then Thea's medicated. I'd show you the ingredients and stuff, but it's through the back of the bottle and probably unreadable. And I'm going to finish off today, that's dried in now, God the moisture's lovely, with Nivea Too Faced. Okay, and now I've had a phone call. I cannot win at the moment with this shave, I'll just get it done. Nivea Too Faced, and that is the last of the bottle. I've just given it a bit of a shake. As you can see, it goes a sort of milky blue colour, and I'm just going to squirt the whole lot out into my hand, and this bottle will go in the bin when I'm finished. Beautiful fresh scent. Now, I have said before in previous videos that it's quite oily in your hands. It feels very oily on your skin, but I'm assuming it's just glycerin, because after you can probably see the shine just up here. After 5 to 10 minutes, that absorbs and your skin's just super soft. There's no greasiness or nothing on there. It really impressed me, this stuff. And the menthol, which is just on its way now, it's just outstanding. Finishes off a menthol shave every time perfectly. And that, guys, is me done and dusty. Thank you very much for tuning in. I hope you had a wonderful Thanksgiving. I hope you guys grab heaps of special deals on Black Friday. I won't be one of them, but I hope you guys do. So stay safe, drive safe, don't drink and drive, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Cheers.